Good morning, vlog world. Welcome back. If you haven't seen me before, my name is Sam. I have a couple videos out there you guys can go watch. The latest one, I just got back from Miami, which was a really fun trip. It's been a few weeks, so things have changed a little bit, getting back into the routine, and I wanted to give you guys a little update. Right now it is 7:30 in the morning on Sunday. I'm drinking coffee. I got up, I got ready. I have CrossFit this morning, which if you have seen my Florida vlog, that was the first time I ever did CrossFit. I did it with Carrie. She's been really into it for a very long time. She's been trying to get me to try it for a very long time, and I never really did until she took me that day. And after that experience, I told her I wanted to find a gym near me. So a couple weeks ago I did, and I joined the gym, and you have to do an onboarding class, and you have to like learn the movements to make sure that you're not going to hurt yourself. There is a lot of controversy with CrossFit, and I feel like people don't understand necessarily the lengths that coaches and gyms go through to ensure safety. I feel like people think that there's a lot of injury, but that's because it is a sport in better context. It is the sport of fitness in reality. So I don't feel unsafe when I'm there, and everything that you do can be scaled to your own ability, or your own goal. So you're not going to go there and you're not going to get bulky if you don't want to get bulky. Like, there's so many different factors in that come into play, and I feel like people don't always understand everything, so that's why it can get a little bit misconstrued. Like, I didn't know everything before I even started, and they say that when you start, like, you're learning for 6 months to a year. You're learning everything. Every time I go in there, there's something I don't know what I'm doing, and I have to ask the coach to demonstrate it before I can actually do the movement. But I really like it because it's getting me excited to go back to the gym. It's like set up in a way that I feel like I'm getting a personal coach, I'm getting a workout plan, and I have a gym to go to, and I don't have to think about it. I walk in, I don't know necessarily what I'm doing until I walk in that day, or I look at the app and you see what's on the board and you do the workout that day. And a lot of the times you do a little bit of a warm-up, and then it's at least 40 consecutive minutes on of work, or 20 on, 20 off, and sorry, not 20 on, 20 off, 20 on and a break, and then 20 on. They break it up however the workout is designed, but they have it planned for you. So it's like, before I was going to the gym and I was just doing cardio because that's what I knew how to do, and it was so crowded at the gym that it's really hard to make a workout plan that's going to work and be conducive to time. I think that's the right word. But when you go to the CrossFit gym, everything's already planned, the equipment is there for you, everybody's doing the same thing. So it's a motivational thing, and it's also an organizational thing in a weird way. But I also like it for the social aspect. The gym is much more of a community. If you go to the gym before, just a regular gym, wherever it may be, you don't really, you know, say hi to everybody, and you don't always go at the same time, you don't always see the same people. I would go to the gym and I would see different people every single day, people I didn't even know, or, you know, obviously I didn't know anybody there, but people I'd never seen before. And when you go to the CrossFit gym, you tend to like see the same people every day because you tend to go to the same classes all the time. So it kind of repeats itself, and you make friends, and there's a community, and they have social hours, and they have happy hours. So I'm excited. It's only been a couple weeks, but I'm glad I started. I think that if you want to give it a try, you should check it out, and don't just like check out one and not like it. Like, you can go to a different one. Maybe that day's workout was too hard to get you started, but I really liked my gym because I was kind of like antsy because they had a free intro class that I took, which was very basic, basically to see how you can move and see where you need to go next. And then you had a one-on-one with one of the coaches who was watching and said, I think that, you know, either you need to do this route or you can go straight into onboarding, which is what I did. And so I went on to onboarding, which was a two-day class with one of the coaches in a much smaller group, and they go through all the fundamental movements of CrossFit for you and make sure that you're aware of what you're trying to do, and explain how the workouts are built, different words that they use on the board, like RX and prescribed weight, which is prescribed weight, and stuff like that. So I think that my gym did a very thorough job of making sure that you're educated in regards to the matter. But anyway, today I just felt like vlogging, which was kind of interesting. I haven't really done anything different since I got back from Florida, but I have had some things change, so that's why I wanted to update you guys, mainly this being a new thing in my life. So it's more like it's a Sunday morning and I'm up at 7:30. Like that's almost never a thing. So I'm excited to get into the groove of it. Anyways, I also, I don't know, changed some of my room. So it's slowly coming together. I made those 2 macrame hangings to go above my bed. I used to have one in college, but it was made out of a different, it was made out of a longer rod, and I just wanted something there because I felt like it was kind of bare. But I also hung lights around, the little fairy lights, and I got these frames off of Amazon. Don't mind my hanging ability. It was a little hard, you know. I'm not a construction worker. I don't know what I'm doing necessarily, but these are really simple, and I like that I just threw some pictures. I need to like develop some new pictures because these are like quite a few years old, but I really liked how it turned out. I think this wall was just really bare. So then the next step is to find something for this wall that's on the other side of my room because it's kind of I don't know, it's like staring at me in a way that's making me anxious. But then obviously there's my desk, and I got this rug on Amazon for like 25 bucks, I think, or maybe 25 to 50, I don't remember exactly, but it's, you know, it's definitely like computer printed, but it doesn't feel bad, and it's not pilling. It's kind of thin, but I just needed something for the space, and I kind of like it right now, so that's where that's at. On top of that, I don't know if I told you guys that I finally got a blender and a toaster. So that's my new blender, that's my new toaster. They're both, I don't know if this is oyster or oster, don't at me, I don't really know, but I haven't used this yet. But what's kind of funny is that I got back into eating avocado toast, and I didn't have a toaster, so I was frying my bread in a pan to toast it, and eventually it was really hard to do because it was just making my whole apartment really smoky, and it wasn't cute, and it was ruining one of my pans. So I was like, I just have to bite the bullet. And okay, so I have to run out the door really quick, but I wanted to give you guys a little OOTD for the workout and errands. Wearing my new Metcons, which I think they're the Metcon Flyknit. They were on sale on Nike, so I just got them. That's another thing about CrossFit. It's kind of important to have good like footwear because you do certain movements that require a stable foot, and not so much like in running shoes, there's more support for running, so you can tend to lose your balance, and it's harder for that kind of thing if you're like squatting or doing other stuff. So these are specifically made for training. I'm wearing my Fabletics tights with the mesh. I kind of prefer to work out in leggings, and I think the crops are really nice. It's finally starting to get a little colder. It's like 65 degrees out right now, so I'm glad that it's not boiling hot anymore. This tank is from Lulu. It's getting kind of big on me, and the sports bra is also from Lulu. It doesn't really match. It's not cohesive, but it's whatever. I don't care. So I'm getting ready to go out now. It is 7:48. I have to go. Anyways, I will show you guys my walk. Let's go. Wait, let me make sure I have my keys. Yes, I have my keys. These are the stairs I always complain about. I go up these like 100,000 times. Actually, it's kind of crazy because the last time I had to carry my groceries up here, it was so heavy, the bag, that it cut into my shoulder. So I have like a scar on this side of my shoulder because I was carrying the bags up, and I forget them at Wholefoods. What I really need to get is one of those rolly things that look like, you know, like old Asian grandma use them. But you know what, they're smart because it's tough to carry all that stuff all over the place. So anyway, let's go. Alright, hi guys, welcome back. So I'm walking to Wholefoods now. I just got done with CrossFit. It was a really good workout. It was actually a rowing specific class, so we did a lot of rowing in it, and then there was like a 15-minute AMRAP, which is as many reps as possible, so you get your like heart rate up and you're working on other things, so it wasn't just strict rowing the whole time. But I'm going to Wholefoods now. It's so quiet in the city right now because it's like 9 a.m. on a Sunday, but it's also Labor Day weekend, or next week is Labor Day weekend. So everybody's like out and about and on vacation, the last leg of their vacation before school starts up again. So anyway, it's really nice out. It's kind of chilly, which is nice to walk out to after a workout, and it feels like fall, which I'm like super excited for. But yeah. And up on this side of the city, the houses are so cute. Like, I don't want to show some of these houses, but these little doorsteps, they're so cute. It's kind of windy, so I don't know if you can hear me, but yeah. Going to Whole Foods. Bye. Okay, can you see me? Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. I just got back from Whole Foods. I'm gonna do a little mini food haul, but first they were having like a little like handout station outside the door, and they gave me this cold brew. This is strawberry basil. They gave me like a coupon too, but I didn't see it in the store. I didn't really look that hard, to be honest. Sorry if you can't hear me. I turned the AC off because it's so nice out, and it's actually nicer outside than it is in my apartment. So I just turned the AC off, opened the window, and turned my fan on because I just kind of wanted to get a fresh breeze in here. But this says it's the organic Brew Doctor kombucha, strawberry basil, and green tea. So I'm gonna give you guys a little taste test right now. Ooh. Of course that would happen. It's good. I like it. It's not as harsh as like the I don't remember what brand I had before. I think I had the bottle actually. Oh, the Healthy kombucha. It's not as harsh as this one. This one I feel like is a little bit stronger in terms of like fermentation. This is a little lighter. It's almost like a fizzy tea, which is basically what kombucha is. But if you guys are familiar with that brand, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll have to get that next time. Okay, let me take you guys on a little grocery haul. I have zero counter space if you've seen my videos before, so this looks like really hectic. There's stuff on my stove, there's stuff in the sink. Like, I'm very sorry. It's not aesthetically pleasing at all, but it's the most realistic version of a Whole Foods haul for me. Okay, so here we go. So I got kale. This is just the Whole Foods brand chopped kale. They haven't had it for a few weeks. Maybe it's just the time that I go, but they were like slowly restocking this morning, so they had one, and I grabbed it, which is perfect because I'm like running out of my mixed greens that I had before. Always have to have grapes, which is great. They were on sale. I got some Brussels sprouts. I usually like to stock up on a bunch of different veggies, and then I can do like a stir fry for lunch or something. I got a few Luna bars for before my workouts or after. This is the Focus chocolate dipped coconut. You guys can see that, but yeah. And then the s'mores one, which is one of my favorites, and also another s'mores. I don't like to have these too often because I feel like they're just kind of like, it's bad to say, but like a waste of calories. But before a workout, I don't like to eat like a crazy amount, and I've been going to CrossFit around 6:30 at night because I get off work, I come home, change, and immediately leave. So it's kind of like right at that dinner time. But if I go later, I don't want to eat after dinner. And I don't want to eat after a later class, so I go as early as I can after work and then try to eat like immediately after, so I'm not eating dinner at like 9 o'clock at night, if that makes sense. Anyway, so then I got some garbanzo beans. I think I want to drain them and roast them in the oven, because it makes kind of like a nice snack if you like put like seasoning, cayenne pepper on it and stuff. I got avocados for avocado toast. I got a big onion because I think I'm gonna do lettuce wraps, you'll see later. And then I got some tuna, which is always an easy like quick snack lunch. A head of garlic. Is that what this is called? A head? I think it's called a head of garlic. Anyway, I have some chicken in the sink defrosting, but I didn't get that this time. I got that last time. Please ignore the spoon, sorry. Then I got this chicken sausage from Whole Foods. This I like. It's really easy to like just chop up a couple of them and stir fry them with bell pepper, and it's really good for like a quick dinner. I got my usual turkey burgers. I didn't actually run out, but there's only like 6 in the box, and I really like these with my salad, so I got another one. I got a thing of salmon because I feel like I need to, you know, change up the diet here and there. It's not always good to have all chicken and all sausage and all turkey, you know. And then this is what I'm going to use to make the lettuce wraps. It's really good with like soy sauce or coconut aminos. I think it's just a little lighter than a ground beef, and with everything that's going on, people are like, reduce your consumption of meat, blah, 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 blah. So we're going to go with turkey this week. I've had it before. I just, you know, I don't always do it. Next I got some tomatoes for salad. These are just basic. They had like 0 tomatoes on the shelf. This was like literally the last bag, so I just grabbed whatever was there. And then as you guys know, I'm obsessed with this coconut milk yogurt, but I also got this one. Oh, it looks like it's from the same brand, but instead of coconut milk, this is oat milk. And I got the mango flavor. So I'm gonna give that a try. I think it was on sale too. I got some white peaches. They were on sale. Love that. I got some frozen strawberries for smoothies. I have frozen mango in the fridge, so that'll be good with my bananas. Oh, I also got bananas, which are already up here. So I like to chop those up and freeze them for smoothies. And then I got the bread that this is the only bread I eat. It's the gluten-free brown rice Food for Life bread. If you guys watch Kenzie Burke or Maggie McDonald, they really like this bread. And it's like a brick. It's literally a brick when it's in the freezer, because you have to freeze it. So I keep one loaf in the freezer and I keep one loaf in the fridge for just easy access. And then I got these. Are my favorite chips. They're the grain-free tortilla chips by Siete. I like the nacho and the ranch flavor, so it's really hard not to snack on them, but I really like them, so I just, you know, I got them. And then I really wish there was a way to buy lettuce that wasn't in a huge head like this, because I don't ever use this much, and I just feel like it goes bad too quickly, you know, but I needed it for my lunch. And I just feel like the ratio of ground meat to lettuce is just way too much. But you can't, I'm not gonna buy like 3 ground turkeys, you know, like that's just too much at once. So we'll see if I can like figure out a way to cook this in a different way. But yeah, oh, I also got a Meyer's hand soap. This is the geranium, I think that's how you say that, scent. You can't see it, it's not focusing. Come on, focus. Focus, please. Oh my goodness, there you go. Geranium scent. I just wanted one for the kitchen because I don't really like to use that on my hands. Oh, look at my little rubber duckies. They're so cute. I got those at 235th the other day, which is a rooftop in the city. So yeah, I'm going to put this stuff away, and then I'm going to shower, and then I have to start doing laundry. It's just one thing after the other on these days, you know. You just have to get all your errands done, and then you can actually like sit down and enjoy yourself. Also, 13 Reasons Why season 3 is back, and I'm like already halfway through. It's not yet as insane as the second season. I think the second season was kind of over the top, but you know, this is like a prevalent, is that even the right word? I don't know. It's a serious issue in today's world, and luckily enough in my experience in high school, I didn't go through something like this, and I'm sure other people did, and it's covered up a lot because people don't want to, you know, address the situation or give reason for panic, which I can understand as well. But it's, you know, it's something that's happening, and maybe the show takes it to a certain extreme, but it's still, I think, a good show to watch, you know, over the age of 16. Maybe. I have no idea. But so far the third season hasn't been as intense as the second season. There were parts in the second season, I watched it with my cousin, and she and I like literally couldn't watch parts of the season because it was heavy. But this season so far has been pretty good in my opinion. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Bye.
Here we go. Back downstairs. Face the laundry.
Maybe that's a little better. Yeah, that might be better. Alright, so I'm going to take coconut oil, and this is just the one I have. It's the Spectrum Culinary Organic Coconut Oil. It's refined. I get it from Wholefoods. Focus, please. I don't even know if that's focused, but you guys can see the bottle, right? And I'll just take a little bit of this and line both pans. I've been too lazy to go buy foil, so I haven't done that, but just foil in particular for cooking, it just makes the cleanup a little bit easier, but I don't find it too difficult to just wash it normally, you know what I mean? And I really like olive oil with veggies, but that is a, oopsie. That is a item that it's a little more pricey. I feel like any type of oil nowadays is just really, they're jacking up the prices on it. So I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So I'm literally just taking my hand and spreading the coconut oil out. On both. This is probably, it's definitely way too much, but that'll be all right. So then I have both pans greased, and then I already chopped up the broccoli, so I will probably throw that on maybe the small one. Let me see how much chicken. It seems like a lot of chicken, so I think I'll do the veggies on the big one so they have some space. I'm just gonna do that. And I just rinsed the broccoli. The broccoli was from Wholefoods as well, but I just got like, I didn't get any packaged kind. I just literally got the head of the broccoli that's like loose. I don't know, it's pretty simple. And then this is the Brussels sprouts that I got, the Wholefoods one as well. I did not get the shaved one. I don't know why. This one was cheaper and I don't mind cutting it myself, so that's what's happening. I'm just gonna dump those all out. Alright, now here is the knife that I sharpened both knives, but here is the one that I'm using. Just a general chef's knife. And I'll see if it seems like it's pretty good. Might also be kind of difficult to cut Brussels sprouts, but I'll show you guys what this looks like after. I'm literally just chopping everything up. So first I'm cutting the end of the Brussels sprout off, the part that like connects the stalk, because it gets kind of brown after a while. And then I'm halving them and then quartering them. And then when you toss it with everything else, they kind of, you know, your best hope is that they cook evenly. If they're little like this though, I'll just half them because then everything's pretty much the same size, you know. So this way I can prep this all, I can turn the oven on, and then after I go put the stuff in the dryer, it'll be ready for me to just throw this in the oven. You know what's funny? When I moved into this apartment, the oven doesn't have a bell. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but it's so old that it doesn't tell you when the oven has reached the temperature you set it to. So you kind of just have to hope, or buy a thermometer, which I haven't done and probably should. But I've been okay thus far. I just kind of have to keep a better eye on things. And it also doesn't have like a window to inside, so I literally have to open the oven to see if things are cooking or burning or stuff like that. Alright, hi guys, we're back again. I finished the laundry, I finished cooking, so I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. So we just have chicken and the broccoli and the Brussels sprouts. And I just let it cool so it doesn't overcook while it's in the container. I'm just gonna close these up and put them in the freezer. Excuse my change because it got really smoky in here, like I was saying earlier, and I got really hot in my t-shirt. And then I'm so mad because I put this in the sink and I put my hot pan in the sink on top of it and it melted the side of the thing, but it still works. It's fine. So I'm gonna put these in the freezer now. And now I have lunch for 4 days, so that's exciting. I'm gonna leave that in. Oh my god. That just goes to show how where my mind's at right now. Anyway, I have some dishes to do and then I might sweep the floor. Gonna look at tickets for the US Open. And yeah, it's only, let me see what time it is, hold on. Only 1:47, so I got like most of my stuff done that I needed to at a relatively good time, which is another reason why I think going to CrossFit so early is a good thing, because it makes me get up early and start the day earlier, and then I have the rest of the day to just relax, you know, because Sunday scaries, you gotta just focus on yourself and not allow that to get to you. But I'm watching the rest of 13 Reasons Why. Okay, so I made it. This is the finished product. Looks good. Toast is great. Definitely a difference toasting in the toaster. I had to do it 3 times, but I think next time I'll just do it for like a full 6 minutes. And it's way better. My apartment didn't smoke up. I didn't ruin my pan. The bread isn't still soggy. It's perfect. Then avocado with salt and pepper. And then on top of it, I put everything but the bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's and nutritional yeast, a little bit of that. So I'm gonna go have this and catch up with you guys in a little bit. Bye. So I just want to take a second to show you guys my new babies. I did a thing. My old sunglasses are so done. I don't even know where I put them, but they were Cole Haan and they were aviators also, but they had like the reflective material on the front, and eventually it all just scratched off, so I couldn't even look through it. I think if you saw my Florida vlog, you could see it, see my sunglasses in a few clips, and they were just completely trash, so I needed to get some new ones. And I was leaning towards Ray-Bans because I know they come with a case. Like whenever I buy sunglasses elsewhere, for some reason they don't come with a case, or you have to buy one like separate, but this comes with it, and they were also $30 off because Sunglass Hut was having a deal. Anyway, I am so excited that I now have new sunnies. I was looking at Koi Australia also, but I have such a large round head that I didn't want to buy something that I hadn't been able to try on, because even some aviators, they make them really small and they don't fit me. So when I went in the store, I was like, I need aviators, but I need them to be as big as possible, and Ray-Ban has that specific type. So I got them because there was like a necessity purchase. But I do think that sunglasses is something that I need to like continue to collect, because you can have different sunglasses for different occasions. Like those ones I feel I can wear on the day-to-day basis. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, but oh no, my camera's gonna die. But anyway, so I wanted to show you guys that. I'm probably gonna wrap this up now because I think I'm pretty much done with the day. Nothing else really is gonna happen. But I'll see if I have enough footage to make this one-day vlog. If not, then I'll catch up with you guys another time. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, the like button, let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.